Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. I'm just going to dive into Bitcoin once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. Thank you to each and every single one of you. I hope you had a really good weekend, and I hope you have a really good week moving forward. Okay, and thank you for liking the video yesterday. And please, if you can just take a second just to like this video again as well, thank you. It helps for the algorithm, you know, and I want to get my message out to as many people as possible, if that's okay. And you're helping me do that by liking the video. Thank you very much. So, yeah, right now, Bitcoin, it basically, I'm not saying it's completely bottomed out here, okay, but I'm just showing you the technicals. If we can break these levels of resistance right now, and we break this high just here, the all-time high at around about 66993, then that's your technical target, okay? But don't forget, on the grand scheme of things, we are still in a technical target to $77,000, which is an inverse head and shoulders breakout pattern, okay? And you know, potentially this particular little handle, this particular thing here could be a handle on the daily time frame. I'll show you right now. I'll show you because I covered this yesterday on the Discord and Twitter. If we zoom out, look, this could potentially be the handle of a large cup and handle, basically. You know, you've got this key level of resistance just here for Bitcoin, like that. Do you see that? This big basin is your cup, you know, the basin of the cup. This bit here is the handle. So how complex this correction is, who knows? You know, you could put in an ABC here, come down, bounce off the 55 on the daily and still be really, really bullish, okay? Because you're putting in a beautiful handle, you break this level of resistance here, you're in another technical target to the upside from there to there. You know, you're in a whopping big cup and handle pattern, and you can see wherever you start to break out, this is where you're going to push up towards that white line, which is our technical target of 107k, which we've had in the channel from that low just there, okay? Was able to project that your Bitcoin is on its way to 107k minimal in this bull run. So yeah, it's doing everything it needs to get there, isn't it? You know, and potentially you could see if we was to go through some kind of heinous ABC correction right here and roll over and bounce off the 55, this would basically just be a handle, start to break out, and this is where you're going to get the push out to 107k. So it's a potential play and something to think about, because don't forget that this here, look at that level of resistance just there, and that level of resistance, you're equally in a technical target of this cup and handle, which I gave you. Okay, just there to there, and you can see that you've broken out of the handle just there. That's why you're in a target to 77k. Just to remind you, this is your technical target that you're actually in, because you've broken out this cup and handle there. Look, you've got this cup like that, you've got the handle in a falling wedge, boom, 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 and ABC, you broke out. You're now creating potentially another handle of a larger cup and handle pattern, or continuation bullish patterns these are, okay? You know, and equally I've shown you got your inverse head and shoulders pattern, you've got your bump and run pattern, all bullish continuation patterns until they're not. So yeah, I mean, as you go up, you will fall back to support, and that's how it all works, okay? So looking again on the 4-hourly time frame here for Bitcoin, you can see potentially we come down in this falling wedge. Well, not necessarily a falling wedge, more of a falling channel, to be honest with you. You know, we have created these kind of channels before. You've got this one here, broke out, retraced to each point of resistance, and then essentially coiled up in a massive horizontal and broke out. Okay, so right now, if we can continue to progress here and work our way through the fibs, you know, you got these levels here of resistance, and start to come up and break this high, then you're looking at a 72k price tag for Bitcoin, which is only what, 5k off the technical target of that large cup and handle and the inverse head and shoulders that gave you months ago, basically, for Bitcoin. So it's making and working its way there, okay? But potentially, we're not completely out the woods here. This break is beautiful, okay? It's not necessarily the most beautifulest double bottom pattern that I would like to have seen, to be honest with you, because with double bottom patterns, as you know, it is nice to see a high low, basically. So you come down, you create a low like that, you come up and you create a high low, and then you bounce. But here you can see you actually create a lower low. So for me, this is not necessarily an ascending triangle, which I like to see formed in a W double bottom pattern, okay? We didn't necessarily get that, but we have broken out. We've not necessarily backtested this particular trend line as resistance. So if you do start to see a rejection at one of these levels, a 0.50, or even a golden ratio right there, do anticipate that you'll fall back to this particular level of support to retest it once more, because you've broken out. You've not necessarily backtested it on the 4 hour. So this really does need to hold, because if it doesn't, there is a potential here that Bitcoin could put in an ABC correction, look like this. So you don't come down in an A, you come up in a B, false high, and then you drop in a C, and you bottom out round about on this swing high here, which would be around about 57k, wouldn't it? And that'd be your ABC correction done, and that would be a larger handle with a larger cup and handle pattern on the daily time frame for Bitcoin, pretty much like this particular ABC correction that we went through just here on the 4-hourly time frame. Look, your A, your B, and your C, load out, picked up, see you later. So do anticipate that until we break these highs, this is a potential play here for Bitcoin. Now, one thing I would like to see to invalidate this particular ABC correction scenario right here is come up and break these levels of resistance, primarily the golden ratio at 64020, and if you start to break that and start turning it into support, then realistically we've got one level of resistance left, and that's a 786 at 65311. Once we do break that, I would imagine that, you know, you put in high probability the fact that you're going to come up and this is actually an impulsive wave to the 1618 at 72k. Okay, so keep an eye on it. Obviously, you know, you're fully aware ABC is a part and parcel of the waveforms in which Bitcoin moves. You know, all crypto moves in waveforms. I've taught you that right now. So for me, potentially falling wedge, breaking out, run into a level resistance, fall back down, create the ABC, bottom out, continuation for Bitcoin. Okay, is a possible play. Is a possible play if you fail to break these highs. So do keep an eye on this particular play at the moment. But for me, you know, you are in a technical target right now. I'm going to show you that, because if this is potentially a W bottom, it's not the most beautifulest double bottom. I've seen lower lows formed on a lot of crypto projects that have actually found a solid structural support off a bottom like this. Okay, VeChain is one, I think Chainlink was one, I think Harmony One was one, and you can see that they're actually breaking out of horizontals right now, so they're looking extremely bullish. You know, it doesn't always have to be a higher low like this and an ascending triangle pattern. They can form lower lows. Okay, and essentially when you look at it, it's a V-shaped recovery. But one thing you've not done here is back tested this trend line as support. So if you do start to see a little bit of a correction, because basically this is an impulsive wave, and you have a little retracement, hold this key level support, continuation. Do you see that? So this is a technical target for me that has to hold right now if you do start to see a deeper retracement. Okay, but you are in a technical target from there to there, and you've broken that level resistance. So your actual technical target that you're in for Bitcoin, which is what it's trying to get to, is this particular level just here. Okay, so you're looking to try and get to 63,655 for Bitcoin. Potentially, that's where you might start to run into and start to retrace. Hold this key level support for Bitcoin. I don't know what happened there. Hold that key level support for Bitcoin, this neckline, this potential W double bottom pattern. Okay, hold it, break out to the upside. So that's a potential play that I'm looking at for Bitcoin. Another thing I want to draw to your attention is, you know, look at that. You know, I did say to you on the 4-hourly time frame, these bars represent the weekend. Went sideways, broke out, sideways, broke out, sideways, broke out, retested support, continued with the breakout. Look at that impulsive wave. Potentially this is what we're doing right now. You know, you're breaking out, you may fall back to a key level support and then break out. Here, break out, run into a technical target of that W bottom pattern, fall back to support, continue with a trend in the week. Okay, look, these bars are really important moving forward. We need to keep an eye on these. Okay, so that's basically Bitcoin. Hope you enjoyed that update, and thank you very much for liking the content and the videos. Thank you for your support. Take care, everyone. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.